Hello, my name is Alex Merced from mercedbranding.com, and you're listening to Love, Encouragement, Productivity. On this show, we'll be talking about ways to live a better life today, how to empower yourself by changing your state of mind, by getting new skills, and just finding ways to structure your life to be more productive and more happy. You can find many other empowering resources over there at mercedbranding.com. Hey everybody, this is Alex Merced, and you're listening to Love, Encouragement, Productivity. And today what I want to talk about is consent. Okay, one thing that I truly believe in is the value and the importance of consent. I just want to talk a little bit about that today, and then over the next few episodes, just talk about some of the things that kind of help us protect a world based on consent. Okay, so what do I mean by consent? The idea that whenever we do anything with any other person, that all parties consent. But it's not just that sounds good. It provides a lot of value to us as individuals. And this is why we should always be seeking consent in everything that we do. Because basically when two parties consent to something, it's going to create accountability, reciprocity, and knowledge. So in the sense that, let's say I am a business owner, okay, or I'm a freelancer and I find someone to hire me for a particular job, let's say a graphic design job. Now, I want them to be happy because, hey, I want the work, and I want them to be able to recommend me for future work and consider me for future work. So there's a level of reciprocity. And at the same time, they're going to want to pay me because they want me to do a good job. They want me to continue to do work for them in the future. So this is sort of, we both want each other to continue to consent to this arrangement. So we both have an incentive to provide each other value. There's reciprocity because of consent. Now, if I could force them to buy from me, then I wouldn't be necessarily as concerned about the quality of the work that I do or the reciprocity that I provide. And if they could force me to provide for them, they would not necessarily care whether they paid me in a timely manner or gave me a good recommendation or dealt with me in a respectable manner, because I can't walk away. So consent really helps breed that need for reciprocity, that need to kind of learn how to deal with each other better, treat each other better. But of course, people don't always treat each other perfectly. Okay, sometimes there are people who are rude and whatnot, and that's where the accountability comes in. I have the accountability that I can withdraw. If that person isn't reasonable in the way they want to do business, or they treat me poorly with disrespect, or they don't pay me in a timely manner, I can always just be like, you know what, I'm just not going to provide you with further services. I withdraw my consent from this arrangement. So you have accountability when there's consent, when you have the ability to provide and withdraw consent. But with that, you also have knowledge. You create knowledge with through consent, because if, let's say, someone offers me apple juice and I say no, I would not like apple juice, then you know that I don't prefer apple juice. And then if you then go ahead and then say, hey, would you like water? And I consent to water, you now know that I prefer water over apple juice, and that's knowledge. That may seem like a very small piece of knowledge, but these little things that we can infer from our consensual interactions, or when we choose not to participate in a consensual interaction, these little pieces of information really end up informing us, allows us to be better with each other. Because if you have relationships that you've developed over a long period of time, you've asked questions, you've offered things, and you've gotten lots of yeses and lots of nos, and because of that, you're a much better friend. You know when to ask, when to offer, when to act, because you've learned from all these different interactions. So consent is such an important thing. Such an important thing. So I figured, when we have a podcast, it's talking about living the best life that you can. So I was just kind of discussing some of the things that we often take for granted that make life good. The fact that we can consent to arrangement, the fact that others have to consent when we want something from them is a beautiful thing, and something we should appreciate and feel very invigorated and encouraged by. Because you know what? Regardless of what difficulties they may have, you can always improve your lot in life by just earning the consent of others in social and economic arrangements. You have that ability. You have the autonomy to consent and not consent, and so do others. And that means anything is possible and everything is possible. So that's a very, very important thing. And I just wanted to kind of get that across today. So my name is Alex Merced. You are listening to Love, Encouragement, Productivity. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Have a great day. If you've been enjoying this content by Merced Branding, head over to mercedbranding.com and check out the offers page, where you'll just find great offers from some of our sponsors, such as Amazon's Audible, Bluehost, and NordVPN. Check out mercedbranding.com.